Hi, welcome to my channel. I haven't posted in a while, but I do want to go ahead and give you some updates on some things that's going on with this channel and going on with my relationship with my Filipina girlfriend. Um, so I do want to go into this. I will share this comment that I had now thank you for the comment. Whoever did comment on this, I won't share who it was, but I do appreciate the comment. But I do want to talk about it, certain things. So we'll go ahead and get into it. So as you see right here, it says, Roy, before I subscribe to your channel, I wish to make a determination whether you are truthful, authentic in your quest to bring happiness to a Filipino woman. It says, in this video, you introduce your viewers to a most beautiful woman. Then abruptly, you deal with her as a subject that is completely undesirable and you simply made her disappear from the radar. You then continue very unprediciously, if I could pronounce it right, as if you expect your viewers to simply erase a moment that has specific emotions attached to its listeners who feel people's happiness and who feel sadness with you. Yet you choose to ignore that reality. Some of your response borders on being nasty, rude, obnoxious when the viewer's comments hit a nerve that unsettles you regarding this special woman. It does say I'm a 60-year-old person who counseled many a person in my capacity as a pastor, and openness and genuineness draws people to someone who they value as adding value to their lives. Take my advice and make a video explain what transpired between you and this beautiful woman that reflects honesty, and your viewers will state their particular views, but the video will serve as a reference for all those who are has a interest in to know without judging you. A video will choose either a happy chapter or a very sad chapter in the relationship to this lady who you introduced to your viewers. Well, first, I want to say thank you for commenting. Second, uh, I do want to, if I can remember what you did say, yes, right now, at the moment, yes, I am in America. I was in the Philippines for over close to 6 months. There was a lot of things I learned while I was there that you really don't need to be there for 10 years to really understand. You can really understand it pretty quickly. As far as the Filipina, yes, we are still dating, but I don't put her in any videos because I learned in the beginning, as soon as I arrived in Angeles City, that if you post your girlfriend on there, um, it does draw, like I'll give you an example. Like when I posted that video, people automatically went to start to try to screenshot her face and tried to go in there and basically try to find out where she is, but they couldn't find. So that's okay. Tried to find if she used to be a bar girl, if she used to be this and that, and it kind of bothered me. And I was like, okay, well, it didn't really bother me. It kind of like shocked me that people have that very interest to be able to try to um, be nosy and just trying to find something against you so they could bring you down. And these are people who are in the Philippines. These are this is a uh, how can I say, a YouTuber who actually did this. So that tells you right there that you really can't. Now, how would you feel if you went in there and you're trying to share your experiences and I have all these videos with her in it, deleted them because it made no sense to share them if somebody's going to be that shady, and just think what they would try to do to bring you down as an individual. And this is an American YouTuber, so it tells you right there that they have nothing else better to do than trying to find something against you. And unfortunately, they couldn't find anything about her because there's nothing bad. I mean, she's not a previous bar girl. I don't need to put her in videos because I don't. The experience is about my experience. It's not about the experience of me in the Filipina. So I do want to get that across, and thank you. I do thank you for commenting on it. Now there are some videos that you might see her in it if you go through all the videos that's on there right now. But as of right now, I won't include her in any videos, and I don't perceive including her in the future in the videos right now in the future. Um, but I do want to share some of my experiences of the dating long distance, as far as having a long distance relationship, and a couple of things that I suggest that you might want to help as far as your long distance relationship. Of course, you want to make sure when you start dating a Filipino or anybody that lives in another country, you want to, my opinion, you want to video call them as soon as possible. And if they want to video call you as soon as possible without any filters, then it's a good thing because that means she's somewhat interested in you. But just keep in mind, um, I'm not trying to be negative, but keep in mind that they might be talking to other people at the same time with you. You're not the be all end all. That's what they say. You're not the only one. But after a couple of conversations, if you're not a simp or a little bitch, then you probably will know that if you're dealing with somebody who's trying to pull you for money. And so, yeah, it's called venting. So you want to vent the Filipina and get as much information as you can. Just having a normal conversation with them. Don't think that not every Filipino is out to get for your money. If you think that way, you're already walking into a situation where you're probably going to have that happen. You're, what's the old saying? If you negative all the time, if you surround yourself with negative people, you're probably going to be negative yourself. You're going to surround yourself with people who have lots of money, who are financially secure. You'll probably be financially secure. If you're hanging around a bunch of not YouTubers, a bunch of expats in the Philippines who are always downing Filipinas, then you'll probably be doing the same thing. So you want to surround yourself with people who have, a positive outlook as far as the Philippines. Like you have conversations with. Then that's when, like my first 2 weeks there, you have conversations with expats who were like negative about the Philippines. Well, why the fuck are you even here if you're so damn pissed off about being in the Philippines? Oh, I know why. Because it's cheaper, and you have retirement, and you're only getting by with retirement, which is fine. I have nothing against that. But you know, you can't survive in America. You can't get the girls in America. You can't do that, and that's a whole different conversation. But some of this, is probably venting, but that's okay. I do want to, you know, let everybody know that. So the first thing is, if you're wanting to get into a long distance relationship, you probably don't want to go on Tinder and all that, and you'll find, most likely you'll find uh, yourself in a situation that you probably don't want to be in. Um, but you definitely, I do recommend Facebook dating. Some of them are okay. Um, but yeah, I think a couple of YouTubers recommend Facebook. They have a better outcome as far as Facebook dating than they do apps like Tinder or even OkCupid or anything like that. Or but yeah, so you want to vent them, video call them, get a good feeling. Don't start looking at they're trying to pull money from you unless they start meet like within a couple weeks or even a month. They start asking for money. Then that's different. Also depending on situation. But I do I do feel that you probably should go see them as quickly as possible. I think men who wait 10 months to a year um, is a or even a year up to a year. Now you might mean if you're not financially secure, then you probably shouldn't even be talking to the Filipino. You probably shouldn't even not financially secure. If you can't afford a flight back there and back, and afford to be able to spend a couple 3 weeks to a month, at least 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, to spend time with your Filipina, meeting her for the first time. You probably, if you can't afford to do that within saving up, you probably don't need to be doing it. You probably don't need to be even talking to the Filipino because you don't need 2 years. Like some guys are waiting so like up to 2 years to meet a Filipino. No, no, you need to go as soon as you start talking to her and you start getting to that point where you want to go see her. You should probably start looking at flights. Um, Go on Google Flights to see which particular time of the month or which month is probably cheaper. Um, I found it's cheaper in October and November, even though that's rainy season. Not rainy season, but October is a good time. I've seen flights, me personally, that's cheaper to fly straight from where I'm from to Clark, and don't go through Manila. That's my opinion. Doing Manila's a pain in the fucking ass. You have to drive, and people go, oh yeah, I'm gonna be cheaper when they fly and then they drive from Manila. unless you've done it over and over and you just don't care. For me, time is, what's this old saying? Time is money. Money is time. My time. I want to get off the thing, get off the plane, and Clark is so much easier to get through security. It goes by quickly. Boom, boom, boom. You can be off the plane, get your luggage, and out the door at least 30 to 40 minutes. In Manila, it's going to take you longer. It might be 30 or less in Clark. It does feel like it's much sooner. And when you get off the plane and go outside, boom, if you get a grab, or you get I recommend the blue taxis, the ones at the airport, and just let them know and try to, negotiate the prices. They're automatically going to tell you, and they have a board there that says what the prices are. Say if you want to go to a certain hotel like ABC and Angeles City. But once you get off and you get in the blue taxi and you go, boom, I want to get there, get checked in, relax, and spend time with my Filipina girlfriend. So I really don't want to spend driving to Manila, and I mean driving from Manila to, that's a pain in the butt. I'd rather pay the extra $200 to $300 or even $500 more just to convenience. For me, I'd rather do that and then drive from Manila all the way to Angeles City. That's a pain in the butt. And so yeah, long distance. Yeah, so I recommend getting into a long distance relationship with a Filipina, and make sure you vent her and make sure you see her within a 12-month period. You don't want to go 2 years without meeting her. You have no connection, so it doesn't make sense to me. Unless there's certain circumstances like you're active duty military, then that might be a little bit harder. But if you're a guy who's retired or in his 30s, or depending, you should be able to afford. If you can't, then you don't need to be meeting anybody, or you don't need to be even in a relationship. So I always have friends that I always tell people, if you can't be in a relationship in America, then you probably shouldn't be in a relationship with a Filipina, because it costs money to fly over and for the hotel or Airbnb and to spend time. Even though the costs are a little bit cheaper there, still it costs money to do things. I mean, I don't think you just want to sit in a hotel all damn day. If you are, you're just a boring ass. You don't want to be that. But and I'm sorry if I'm venting. I just want to, this is a one take video. I really don't care if some people get butt hurt, but yeah. So that's pretty much it. So that's my thing is like, and when you are on a log, when you do go see them and you are on video calls and you go meet them in person, you have that physical connection. Trust me, that physical connection is going to be better for you, because you're going to be a step ahead of any other guys that she could be talking to or she could be interested in. I'm not saying she is or is not, but it does get you a step ahead of them because you actually have that physical connection. And if they enjoy kissing you, enjoying being near you, they'll miss that. They'll miss that, and I'll encourage you. Okay, you actually got to see her. You actually get back to America or whether country. I'm talking about specifically America. You get back to America, you want to go see them again. You want to go spend time with your Filipina girlfriend again, and and that's what I did. I went there in October of 23, came back, left in May, came back in October, end of September, October, and I've been back just for the holidays to spend time with family for the holidays because it's important for me. But I plan on coming back to the Philippines ASAP. But I just wanted to talk about some of the things that, I appreciate that comment. And just so you know, I don't like to put her in the videos. And yeah, we are still together. But as far as a long distance relationship, I just encourage you to go meet your Filipina as soon as possible. Do not wait. Spend focus on, even if you got to do work extra, even if you got to move funds around, and if you can't afford it, save up, whatever you got to do. But I recommend you meet her and stop staying on long distance relationship video calls. But I do recommend that, how me and my Filipina girlfriend, we are constantly on video calls all the time. In fact, right now, she's sleeping right now and she's on a video call. So we constantly have that communication. Some people, now there's just some days, you know, you want to have your own time, but we still have that communication. That trust is there. um, I'm not saying we don't all sometimes argue. That's going to happen even in a long distance relationship. But at least I'm always I'm not always on the call with her, but I'm on the call with her most of the time, and that helps as far as us keeping that communication and that bond that we have. And I just wanted to talk about as far as long distance relationships. But like, um, so yeah, so and that's and like I said, I just don't include her because you really don't know who has any alternative motives as far as there's some YouTubers out there. A couple of them I met, one of them or two of them I had really good relationships, and their girlfriend is amazing. Their girlfriend's cool as hell, and however they met them, that's their own business. But and they have to deal with that backlash from people who are. I just think they're just freaking jealous. Just jealous because they're stuck in America. They can't do anything. Don't want to come over because they're for one for lazy, and two they just can't do it because they probably physically can't do it. But just don't be mad at somebody because they just you know got a better girlfriend you do here in America. But that's a different subject. I'll talk about another video. But yeah, there's some cool people, and they include their Filipina girlfriend in the videos. I just don't do that. I just don't want to include uh, my Filipina girlfriend in my videos. Probably or eventually it might happen, but most likely it won't. Basically, I'm venturing this into more of a talking head while I'm here in America, and however long it takes to get back to the Philippines. But I will offering my advice to anybody that has any questions or giving, situations that happened or anything that anybody, if you have any questions about, you know, dating a Filipina from as far as an American or any nationality you are, or if you have any questions about my experience in the Philippines when I was there for close to 6 months, that's okay too. Now, there's some things I don't know. Um, as far as being living in the Philippines, but I can share you my experiences as far as the dating aspects. As far as Angeles City, I was always around Angeles City. You can ask some YouTubers. I was always walking in the morning, especially going by the Tequila Reef. I would go by there a lot, and sometimes early in the morning, right when people are just leaving walking street bars. So I'll be walking at that time, and just going visit my Filipino girlfriend's family. I did that a lot too, and yeah. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But I just did want to talk about that a little bit as far as the reason why I don't include my Filipino girlfriend in videos. I just don't want to put her in a position where people are just got nothing better to do. But yeah, we were in a good state. Everything's good. I'm not saying every relationship is easy, um, but it's all about the end result, as far as what our goals are together as a couple. And but you know, I just don't. I take one day at a time, but that's pretty much it. So I don't have anything else. But this is a one take video. Since I'm doing this, I'm gonna post it, and this is what January the 12th on a Sunday. So I'm gonna go ahead and post this, and hopefully, some people are okay with this rant and talking about my long distance relationship and what I advise guys to do. Basically, just keep communicating with your Filipino girlfriend. This whatever you gotta do. I recommend video calls as much as you can. It's cheap to do it on Facebook Messenger. If every Filipina has two or more on Instagram, but Facebook profiles, so they might be able to talk to you. And just do your due diligence. Vent. If you got to look up the picture on Google, whatever you got to do to make sure that you put yourself in the best position. I'm not saying you shouldn't trust, but like I said, you just need to vent and go there and meet your Filipina and stop fucking around. make it happen. All right. So I appreciate everyone for watching. And again, thank you for watching. And for some of you other YouTubers, I appreciate you reaching out and making sure I am good to go. You know who you are. And I appreciate the one specific YouTuber who just has it out for me for some reason. And I haven't even met the motherfucker. So I don't even know. You know, you got fucking issues. You need to get over it. In fact, I don't think you've been on YouTube in a while. So, but I appreciate you letting me know that I'm the most... Nah, I won't read that. But I appreciate everyone. Thank you for watching, and thank you for letting me get this rant out. And y'all have a great day. Peace out.